whoever. I'll show you. This man right here. Luis whatever. Man, he went down a lot. I know this was, but man. Well, I think it was the best trade that we could have done, as he is happy as can be, willing to take less money, and guess what? This is last year of his contract. Of course, he has 3 arbitration years, but it's perfectly fine with me. Well, here we are. Let's get going. We're 11 game winning streak. Literally 11-0. No, one more. No. Okay.
Thursday night baseball on the show as we join you from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight the Minnesota Twins.
Where's Polly?
And the Kansas City Royals.
Was it the Indians?
The Royals enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight next.
12th straight.
Nelson
Okay.
Park, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Let's go,
Boy,
Nelson.
this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Valdez. He'll get us started in this.
Let's take a look at him. Not bad.
This
Pretty
one
good
under
left
the
fielder.
lights.
Number
For
2.
the
First
Twins.
pitch on its way. 1st at 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Count is 1-2 now. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch.
Wow.
So we got him looking
It's
there.
cold,
Miguel
man.
Valdez is retired to kick off the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Looked like the cut fastball there.
There's
and he got
2.
him to swing through it for the second out. Now it will be the Minnesota DH, Jorge Polanco. First chance for.
Jorge Polanco. Pretty good shortstop. Well, DH, but shortstop for there. Who's your regular?
Here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Let's see.
The wind up and the 0-1. Slapped hard the
back
opposite way.
And
Brantley
has
room out there as he puts this
okay,
away.
here we go.
Jose
There he
Barrios,
is.
the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on. Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better.
Here he
if
is.
this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton, having a
Potential to
very
throw
nice
no-hitter.
year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering
Didn't he
play.
did like
Throw on
5
the
of those
first, in
yesterday?
time, one
Goodness
away.
gracious. The last game, I mean. I gotta stop doing that.
Here's Michael Brantley. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
He too.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
17
and guys,
game
as we
hitting
take a
streak
look at the Twins at the start
for
of
Michael
play here
Brantley.
tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty,
Wow.
they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Alright.
3-1.
3-2, 3-1, 3-1. Okay. Here we go. 3-1 count. Good count for Brantley.
Lifted
And he
down
hits
the
it
line
to
and
left and foul.
And that will end up a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a
And
looper
it
to
hits
left.
the left,
In
and it's a
there,
hit.
base
18.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Alright, now here's the
So
Jose.
here's the slugging
Abreu.
first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line.
Go
Valdez
out.
on the
out.
move.
Ah.
And he makes the catch in the corner. Here's Miguel Sano. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he
Yankees won yesterday.
took an 0 for 4 line.
0 for 4. Oh boy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
I want to see a
1-0.
digger. MVP.
Here comes the
MVP.
1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not 2-0 count and the power at the plate. It could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. Wilson Ramos would be next.
Alright. Alright, come on.
From the belt, the pitch.
There we
In
go.
the right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the
Wow. Shut up.
offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Ball 1. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Barrios, become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the
Deep
staff when
into
the team needs
games.
some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Luis Valbuena, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Pereira on the grass.
I won't
Throw
have to
the first
worry
will be
about
in time, and there's
stock
one gone here to start the
shift.
second.
That
Up next for
frustrates me so
Minnesota.
much. Brian Song. What a name.
Brian Song. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded back up the middle.
Throw it
Escobar
out
fields
there.
it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Ronald Torreyes, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in now for Kansas City. Jared Harris. He'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Iglesias moving to his left. He's got it one away.
We're fine.
Victor Robles digging in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the air down the right field line. Valdez sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Here's the center fielder. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Strike called. Now to throw down.
Are you high?
Not going to get him as he swipes second. Robles. Second with 2 down.
Seriously, are you high? The ball right there. I see that. I see that. See it.
From the belt, the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Some of our nation's young. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates.
One
when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Please, lead off.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He takes it. Now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
1-2 with the Twins catcher.
Watch this, peeps.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back.
Alright, I gotta wait this time. I gotta wait. He's actually leading. Okay. Okay, wait, come on, please. Lead off once. Okay. Well, Pick a bigger
Popped him
lead.
up.
That's what I mean.
Abreu is there for
Abreu.
it.
Has
And
it.
brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Okay. There's this
Digging in
guy.
for his second at-bat, Miguel Valdez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one.
You're supposed to go.
The 1-0. And they
He
pitch
ain't
out here,
going.
but nothing's happened. Ball two. Third inning, no score to this point.
Okay, he killing me now.
Here's a look over to first.
Sick of
And
him
a
leading
dive,
off.
but he's back
He
in.
gonna steal.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality pitch.
Yes.
All even now, 2-2.
Okay. Alright. No, I'm gonna do slider.
And it's up to
Slider's
a
so
3-2
not
full count
accurate.
now.
It's
Full
frustrating.
count with
for the
2
very
outs now,
fact-
so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a...
And
Got
we'll
him
have
looking.
to leave it there as this is strike three, and that...
Okay.
Striding in once again,
Let's
Billy
go,
Hamilton. As we
Billy.
move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Third baseman in
Gonna
tight,
take this.
protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
We're gonna take this one.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
See the bat.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah.
Michael
3-0.
Brantley is
Okay.
on deck.
Yes.
Liner toward right center.
I
That's his first
probably could
base
make
hit,
it, but
making 1 for 2 now.
Not really. See, speed and speed. Except that speed cancels out Billy's speed because when it kind of does.
Stepping in and ready for
Exactly.
another shot, Michael Brantley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Could have racked that up. He's faster, but not really because of that.
First pitch coming,
Also
here it is.
stack that.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
See an outfield. So. He says steal. I agree with him. Let's steal.
Look out, there goes Hamilton. Pitch inside, the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken, the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And he lays off
Ball
again, ball three. Jose Abreu waits on deck.
3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive
Hits
to
it
center
up
field.
the middle.
Catch made in
Testing.
center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Speed.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Another.
Ready for another
had
chance. Jose
That's the
Abreu.
first.
1 run in and 1
The
gone
first.
so far this inning. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat.
Right now he's
0-1.
starting to throw some pitches.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to
Hit it.
defend
Oh.
his pitcher.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The cheer
Digging in
off
to
that.
try it again. Miguel Sano.
Miguel's
A
going
base
off?
hit in his
Yeah.
first trip.
People are loving him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
MVP. MVP.
And he takes a cold strike 2. The 1-2
MVP.
is a wave and a miss. He
Man.
struck him out. So striding in, Rich Kessler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop! The huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Ready with the 0-1.
No,
And
it's
they pitch
stealing.
out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
So a full count now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Luis Valbuena goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Starting to roll through here.
The 1-1 home. Tapper up the line. Fielded cleanly.
Look at that
Throws
arm.
in time, and the side is retired.
Look at it. It's
Twins
beautiful.
wind up stranding 1. They still trail 1. Settling in now.
Parrish.
To the plate now is
Parrish,
the designated hitter,
Parrish.
Jarrett Parrish. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Why do I
Skied
keep
in the
doing
air
that?
to straightaway left.
It's like, it's
Kessler
killing me.
is over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
I had to stop doing it. It's absolutely stupid.
Digging in now, Victor Robles. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
All right.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to right field.
Come on.
Torreyes ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over.
Oh, that was a good one.
The next twin up, Ronald Torreyes. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
What are you going down
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk. Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Oh, such a mess.
Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, let's go slider.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. At the plate, Jason Castro 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
I hate you.
Full count now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Minnesota.
No good. No good.
Here's the center.
All right, let's go.
Leading off for the Royals. Second baseman.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2-0 now.
No, not again. The Bill
The
man
2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
No good. No good.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reyes has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the...
Yeah, lucky.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Valdez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Is the DH, Jorge Polanco. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Ramos shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 2-3.
No good. No good. No
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get it started in the
moonshot.
digging in once again. Miguel Sano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
They're shifted.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. First pitch on its way. Softly hit out to short. The second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored throwing error. Victor Robles digging in now. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. And a strike called at the letters. It's high to me, but it's 0-1. Ramos on third. Parrish is over at second with 1 down in the inning. The bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that misses 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in to try it again, Brian Song. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him, getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what quick.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2, here it comes. Slow grounder to first. Song charging this one, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
See, if you throw the ball, it doesn't work out.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Outside. And my dog slipped up. Shocker.
3-0 pitch. Is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 pitch. This is foul right side.
Okay, Mamba.
The 3-2 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see right where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Leading off the inning, Byron Buxton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
All right, well.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Valdez. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over.
Got it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins.
Here's Miguel Sano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
What is this?
And that one stayed too low, apparently. So 1-1. Kessler has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number 40.
That's frustrating.
Digging in once again.
Bravo.
It's not your true shift.
Ready once again, Garrett Parrish.
The designated hitter, number 4.
First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. So 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Left center gap.
Around first, digging for two. And he's not stopping. He wants three. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
Victor, let's go, Victor. 100? Oh, that power is coming in. You can tell. If he hit that ball,
Robles digging in now.
It's first 100 in his career that I know.
But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
He really never hit any, so. Yeah, that's his first 100-mile-per-hour pitch that was hit.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
You can tell the power is coming in, so. If you can develop that
even
power,
at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that.
I'm so sorry, Victor. I'm so sorry.
Gets past him.
Making you look terrible.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Oh boy.
Popped him up.
No.
Song in foul ground.
Get
Oh,
over
he
it.
brought it back.
Song.
A great shot there, a famous Union
What a
Station
name.
with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on the show.
Designated hitter.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone. He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more they...
Let's check what that is. Oh, it's just AT&T. AT&T. Get out of here. Something about HBO.
Hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Run, Victor. Run. Run.
Robles
Yes.
is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is up and in, but called a strike. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think he'll be frustrated
Really?
with himself about
You
that
call that
swing.
all
He was in a good hitter's
friggin' day.
count and ended up chasing one out of the zone.
All
Now the
game.
count's even again.
He's
Now
done
a crowd
that.
of 31,000
Call that
plus come
pitch
to their feet.
a strike.
Hard hit at third. Sano is there. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 to score tonight. Kansas City led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Nelson Park notches his third win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Well, that was something. What a game. What a game by Nelson. Well, 12 in a row. Let's see.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Kansas City Royals combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-0. Their win streak continues to climb at 12 games.
Oh, yeah.
The Chi Sox got 12 hits in this one as they pounded the Indians 9-2. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-5. The Boston Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-3. The Miami Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 2-1.
JD Martinez.
The Pittsburgh Pirates picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 9-1. The Cardinals finished off a 2-game sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 2-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
12 games, 9 home runs. That is insane. David Bravo, a pitcher. A reliever, I mean. Only, oh boy. What's this world come to? I want Clayton Kershaw. Like, when he's like older, like once those 3 years drop, I'm gonna get him. Someday. Alright. Well, guys. Next episode will be on the 14th. Right here. Zach Greinke against Jesse Hahn. Jesse Hahn. Okay. See y'all later. And goodbye. God bless you all.